How did you two start running together?
It was really an accident. I met him at a race at Fort Smith in the spring of the year. What was that called? The Miller Kegger.
Miller Kegger.
And somehow or other we parked beside each other. I'd never seen him before, and we had identical cars.
What do you mean identical?
What number was yours?
Do what?
Yours was GRT number 7.
Yeah.
What was that now? Was it 11?
It wasn't many after that, which there wasn't many built them
I think
days.
mine was on. I think that first one that I used was 11.
They same color, everything. And he won, I run second. And we just kind of...
Boyer, Essery.
Remember Poucher come over and wanted to borrow some gears and a shock from me.
Yep. Tommy Joe Poucher was there. What's his name?
So you're both running GRTs?
We both just bought one.
Yeah.
That's the
Really?
first race for both of us.
Really? Nice. Let's see.
We thought we was Billy Morgan. We was gonna win every race in the country after that.
But it didn't.
Never won another feature all year.
Really? Because of the setup, you think, or what?
That's a lot of it.
I think talent.
Had something to do with it too.
Yeah, I went to 6 MLRA races before I ever made one.
He was pretty big on them consies for a while.
I could win
that's
every
pretty tough
contest in the
stuff.
world, but I didn't want to run them.
Man, I remember them first ones. That's Gary Webb or Willie Kraft.
Listen,
All them guys.
there
all
was
them guys
10 cars that one of them that could win it.
Gundaker, McDaniels, all them cars.
Listen, it's about impossible to outrun Ken in them days.
Yep.
And this is MLRA stuff?
Yes, he's good.
So Gundecker ran MLRA stuff?
Yes.
I did
I
not know
watched
that. I
that.
don't remember hearing him back then.
I watched Gundaker at Monette blow a motor, and they might have blowed it the night before, but I watched them change a motor in the pits, and I was making my own steel block motors, building my own motors, and I watched him roll an aluminum racing head service motor, just roll it across the pits, getting parts off from it to put on another one, rolling it in the dirt.
Golly.
And I thought this cat's got more money than sense.
And he could be broke, and that'd be the reason.
Yeah. He raced quite a while though.
He did.
He was
Won a
racing.
lot of races down in Florida.
Yeah. That's the way to petty Gene, ain't it?
Yes.
Yep. So Johnny, what was your favorite track to run on?
West Plains.
West Plains. How'd you like flipping?
I never raced there.
You never raced at flipping?
When I was racing, it was pretty well always asphalt.
What'd you say?
Flipping.
Flipping.
Flipping. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you said
flipping.
Lebanon. It was all right. I raced there. A lot of times we'd go up there for a weekly show. Because I could be up there in 2 hours, come up through the hills. And listen, back in them days on a Friday night when they wasn't an MLRA race, they'd be 10 good cars at flipping.
Yeah, I remember them Granger Select races. They used to
be
have
good
their
races.
them cheering tobacco races.
Ken Essery was there. He raced
Leslie.
here every week.
Bob Aiden, Rex McCroskey, me and you. They'd be good cars there.
Ken win every week. I could lead for 15 laps usually. And Ken would pass me. And I had a 1.5 was a compound tire I had, and it wouldn't wear it out. And I'd raced it 6-8 times. Well, Ken had a 2 on, click harder tire. And I went over and asked Ken once, I said, Ken, why do you got that 2 instead of a 1.5 when a 1.5 don't wear? And he just kind of looked at me and said, oh, I bought those cheap. Well, the next tire I bought was a GF2, and Ken never won another feature down
Really?
there. He knew a lot more about tires than he was telling me. So
I can still be mad at him and Moonenham about something. All them races that I won at Monette, I'd cross them scales, and that old man would mess with them scales and move it a little bit. And then that one night I looked, there wasn't even a down rod on them scales. They wasn't doing nothing.
I tried to tell you. We'd pull up.
And he just mess with that, move it a little bit.
And you ask him what you weighed, he'd say you're right.
Yeah,
there.
just right on.
I pulled on there one night, hot lap, and he said, you're right there. I went back to the pits and took 150 some pounds of lead off. Went back, we drove back out there and went back across them scales, and he goes, you're right there. I knew then there wasn't no scale.
Wasn't even a down rod on that. And he messed with that, just fool with it.
Acting like he was doing something.
Randy got so mad at me in Tulsa. That first time we went out there in my hauler and I won that race, I went across the heat race. I said, how much I weigh? He said, you're just right there. Well, hot laps. He said, you're just right there. I went across the heat race and he said, you're just right there. I took every stick of lead on it. We won that feature and I went across them scales and I looked at Randy and he looked at me and he goes, get out of here.
You know, Gilkey said one time in Batesville, lightning or something run in on the scales. They said the scales didn't work for a month. And he said Mooney was just beside himself and said, what we gonna do? Gilkey said, I'll take care of it, Mooney. He said, I just turned him where nobody could see him but me. He said, I don't think anybody ever know the difference.
How come them worked at flipping sometimes and sometimes they didn't?
Because I think it's who's running them.
And,
I think if Hopper was running them, you didn't have to worry.
Who built that track? Y'all know? That flipping track?
I don't have no idea. But you know, I noticed one thing about that place. They always had a crowd there.
Yeah, I remember.
And
Well,
on
that we
Friday
went to
night,
special
the
races.
bleachers would be full.
Yep. But it's kind of like you said about that one track out there in Tennessee. We go straight here, don't we?
Yes.
Yep.
Out there in Tennessee, what was there to do in flipping? You was either coon hunting or going to the stock car races.
And it's too hot to coon out.
And Ranger, I think everybody at Ranger went. I don't know if they got in free or what.
I know a lot of race car trailers had Ranger boat trailer, tires, wheels, and fenders.
You can tell who worked at Ranger. They had metal flake red fenders on their trailer.
Now, Did y'all ever race at Mount Ida, or was it closed down by the time y'all were going?
Is that where I got thrown out of?
No, we raced at Murfreesboro.
Okay.
I don't think I ever went to Mount Ida. Don't even know who run that place.
What tracks have you raced at in Arkansas that you ain't been that's shut down now? I guess Centerville didn't race none this year, did they?
No. Little Rocks was the biggest thing.
You ever raced any of them little bull rings around? You never went to Raven Den, or did you ever race at Eureka Springs?
No.
Did they have a track there you know about?
Yes, because Leonard told me about it. He said the Passion Play kind of done away with it.
Well, it was right there by the Passion Play.
And they could hear it over the Passion Play.
Oh, man.
And they kind of done away with it.
Well, they should have done like that church behind my shop in Ava. We was there one Saturday evening, not thinking nothing about it. Fired up a motor and shop dynoed it a little bit and made sure everything was all right. We was sitting there running it, and I looked out, and there's about 8 kids standing out there in the front door of the shop looking in, dressed up pretty nice. I said, "What are you guys doing?" He said, "We had a Saturday night church service." And I said, "Who?" I said, "I didn't know about that." There's about 10 foot between my shop and the back of the church.
Oh.
I said, "I didn't realize that." I said, I forget his name now, the preacher. I said, "What'd he do when I'd rev a race car up?" He said he'd just get quiet and smile. He come over laughing about it later.
Did either one of y'all race it? I probably may have asked you this, Bill. I don't remember. Did either one of y'all race at the Thunder Valley track in Fayetteville?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Clyde.
Everybody I talked to so far said they really liked that place.
That's a racetrack.
Had the world famous Foggy 35.
Yeah. I got fogged out at 35 laps one night. Who won that? Wendell?
Wendell or Pierce?
They
It was
tried
a
to
car
know.
owned by Mooney.
Yeah.
Because he was the announcer.
I was second. I think it was Wendell because I was second. Might have been Pierce. I was second, and I told him I thought if they'd finished it, I'd have won it. And then while they was arguing about whether they was going to race or not, my left front went flat, and I didn't say no more. Larry Phillips was there. He was cussing like a dog. He was mad. He'd come from the back to fourth and told him he thought he was going to win it. It was supposed to have been 50 laps or
100.
100. They called it at 35 and paid him. And then 30 minutes later, the fog cleared. Was you there the night Mooneyham got in a fight with, what's his name, that owned it? Them two crazy boys.
Yeah. He was always good to us, though.
That old man?
Yeah, he
Oh,
buy
yeah.
me cars.
Yep.
What was his name?
That boy's still around.
The one of them's mayor up in Tonytown.
Yep. The other one's who's the mayor of Tawnytown?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
He's an auctioneer.
They had a trucking company, didn't they?
Yes. What is his name?
There was Junior. Paul Colvin.
Yes, Paul Colvin. Now that's the boy's name.
That's
That's
the dad's
Junior.
name.
That's Junior. Said is the mayor up there at Tony Town.
And Paul Coven Sr.
Yes.
Paul Coven Sr. and Randy Mooneyham, we was racing the feature on a MLRA, and I was leading the feature, and they had a caution. Then they red flagged it, motioned us off the track, and it's kind of stormy looking. And I thought, well, maybe there's a tornado or something coming. We get off the track, and I just stopped right there at the edge of the track. I said, what are we doing? Ken Essery or somebody said, man, we're done. We're loading up. I said, somebody owes me $2,000. And they said, well, I don't know who it's going to be. It ain't MLRA ain't paying you. Said, Mooneyham and Colvin just got in a fight on the front straightaway.
Oh, weird.
And they got into it over a caution or something. And Mooneyham and the track owner got in a fight. Mooneyham left. And then a little bit later, Essery come back around in about 15 minutes. And he goes, man, he said, Colvin said if we would finish the feature, he'd pay us. So we went back out and run about another 15 laps and got paid.
You won it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why would you be fighting over a caution flag?
I don't remember. That's where Johnny's funeral was.
Yeah, we went to his funeral there.
I don't remember now. Okay, Colvin was a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Colvin had a set of aluminum Brodex heads, I think. A set of nice cylinder heads. And he's going to raffle them off. So he raffles them off in the pits one night, and he announces the winner. He won them.
What?
He won them?
He won them. And it's like, who would have done this? Give them to the next guy. Don't even mention that you won them.
Yeah.
That's where Muskrat split his head open shoving your car in the trailer.
On the spoiler.
Yeah. We shoved
Bump something or bump the door or something.
We was pushing Johnny's car in the trailer. I think it rained it out or something one night. Everybody was pushing on the back of it. Johnny hit something with the front corner or a tire, and it dead stopped, and Muskrat hit his head and cut laid him open. Are you looking at your directions?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sign back there said Williams Grove this way.
Says 6.5 miles.
Okay, I know that's a ways out of town. I didn't know how far.
Building race cars down here in the sticks.